What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Cocolazo's vlogcast or solo vid or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. If you think of a cool name on it, put it in the comments below. We'll try to run with it, see how it goes. But this is episode 2. I actually have some fun topics I kind of want to dig into on this episode. Kind of want to focus on something I've been just kind of like doing some reading and studying on just on my free time, whenever that is, like 30 minutes out of the day. But you asking about this? What this is? Oh, what's this? Oh, I got not just one, but I got two. Oh, so this right here, before we actually kick it off, this is actually a quick little shout out before I give a nice little in-depth review from Paragon Force. I reached out to the owner of this company. We had a great conversation, great dude. I highly suggest checking him out on Instagram. Send him a link, message, and he's a good person, great dude. And honestly, I can say that his materials of these bags are just top notch. And this guy focuses on the hobby. He loves giving back to the hobby. He did really good when it came to this, because in my opinion, I love this feature. I love how you can just display your slab. The colors are great. He has a variety of colors on it. I customized this one. I got my little Gengar pin right there that looks like Venom. Got the Gengar plushie that my daughter gave me for it, with my Pokemon slab on this one, as you can see. And then on here, my purple one, this one's going to be my Soccer Pride and Joy one, because it has my purple Lucho without that light shining in front of your face. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Super nice, super clean. Bag storage, honestly, I was mind blown on how much I can actually fit into this bag. It is actually unreal. Because at first, when I glimpsed it, I didn't think it was going to be so big, which actually it still doesn't look that big. But the way that you can actually just fit everything, I fit my wallet, keys, I can fit other slabs in here. If I'm making deals, I got distracted with the fuzz on here. Because of this bag is just so good, I just don't want that fuzz to touch it. But I honestly would say give Paragon Force a shout. Follow him on Instagram. Check out his product. He has a lot of cool things, as well as like deck boxes, etc. I mean, the dude's unreal. Super gifted, super talented. And honestly, I kind of want to collect each bag for different events. So that's just a quick little shout out, because I just enjoyed it so much that now I'm trying to customize my bags for the next shows. And I'll probably do a couple more little actually in-depth reviews about it. But Paragon Force, enough of me saying. But no, I kind of wanted to actually jump in. As you can see, I showed off one of my soccer slabs and obviously a Pokemon slab. And there's two things I kind of wanted to dive into today. And one of them is actually something that one of my friends, Easwell, I would say you need to follow him on Instagram. The dude is a savage collector when it comes to Pokemon. He has the most insane and makes unreal deals. I mean, my mind is just blown by it. But when it comes to that, I'm leading into TCG and pop culture cards. And the thing is like, are we seeing a transition phase or a shift, kind of? I don't know if those are like the correct terms to talk about or phrase it as, because you know me and my words, I'm never that great at using them, but I try really hard. But I don't think there's any transition or shifting whatsoever. I think that pop culture cards has already pretty much taken over within the past couple of years. Because if you think about it, as of 2025, non-sports and trading card games make up more than half of all grading cards on the market. Sports cards are still a foundation, but the hobby has clearly evolved and is being demanded and driven more by these pop culture cards, because you have so many factors that falls into it. You have like nostalgia, you have the artwork behind it for the people who enjoy those type of things, the different holographic patterns. I mean, it is a unique thing, and it's also something that we've also been seeing athletes collect too as well. Like, I mean, look at Antonio Griezmann himself, huge Pokemon collector. And honestly, one that I was really shocked about collecting Pokemon was I forgot her name. Was it Kristen Bell or Megan Fox? One of those actually do collect it. I didn't know if it was true or not, but I looked it up and sure as heck it was. But if we talk about just trading card game in general, you're looking at the two most powerful dominant forces is Pokemon and One Piece. One Piece has been one of those that completely jumped up the ranks in a very fast pace too. But besides those two, you have like trailing behind it, you have Disney, you have Lorcana, which is also another Disney product because you have Disney Chrome from Topps. You have Magic the Gathering, which literally started, that was the birth of all trading card games with Magic the Gathering. I remember, I was going to expose my nerdiness side, but I remember when I was in middle school and I actually collected Magic the Gathering. Didn't know how to play it, didn't know what it was. I just thought the artwork looked really cool, and it really it intrigued me so much that that's what kind of made me start wanting to like draw and do stuff more like that. But these are like the powerhouses of TCG in general. Like you're just seeing these cards just at every single show, and you can see the shifting in those where they're having dedicated TCG shows because of how much and how many people out there in the public collect this stuff. And obviously, I mean, just look at the stores and stuff like that. You have people lining up outside of Target and Walmart and GameStop and all the other stores when the new Pokemon releases drops, and I've tried it once and probably won't ever do it again, but like when Pokemon Center drops one of their Pokemon Center exclusives, you have to jump on a queue, and then you're waiting for like 3 or 4 hours hoping that there's even any left to pick yourself up a box. But at the same time, non-sports entertainment cards are seeing it grow too, and these are all tying towards things that we enjoy, like movies and TV shows. I mean, you're looking at stuff like from Stranger Things, you're looking at other series that I really haven't dove in too much in depth into that, kind of because I don't want to be honest. So if you're a cool collector of that, more prop to you. I leave that to you. I do not want to touch it. And that's nothing negative whatsoever. It's just me not adding more. I don't need more. I really don't. I gotta get rid of more to get more. But you see these collaborations like in the sports world where you have Travis Scott marketing the artwork for like WWE and baseball, and I think that's about it for Topps. Like he has exclusive rights for it. And then the surgence of Labubu, which that's another thing I'm not going to really dive into because I don't want to learn about Labubu. The name alone is interesting, but if you love Labubu, more power to keep collecting. Enjoy it. That's all I can say. But I even forgot Dragon Ball Z. I actually have Dragon Ball Z because I just love the anime. So there's a prize piece in point, you would say, or whatever the phrase is. I have it. But when it comes to that, you're also looking at a dominant movie one is Star Wars. Because Star Wars not only have the movie exclusive cards, but they also have their own exclusive trading card game, which I am a huge Star Wars fanatic. I love Star Wars. I grew up watching Star Wars. If you actually toured my office, I have stormtroopers all the way up there, Darth Vader. I got Darth Vader behind me. I got a wall of pop funks or Funko Pops, however you call it, full of Star Wars ones. I mean, it's unreal. Like, I love Star Wars and Marvel and DC. I love too much. That's a problem. I really got to take a control of myself. This is just getting out of hand, but hey, I guess that's where the nickname DJing come from. I mean, you tell me. I just love collecting. I guess that's just how it is. But as we see this, pop culture itself is just taking over, and I'm for one that I'm okay with it because that just brings just a fun diversity of collecting. And there's nothing wrong with diversifying your collection. I mean, I've had several members, guest speakers on my shows that you would think that they only collected soccer because, a lot of the ones that I interview are soccer breakers because I love soccer and they're good friends of mine. But what's cool to know is that a lot of them collect more than just soccer. Like if we talk about Prime Time, big shout out to him. He loves a lot of things, just like me. He has Pokemon, he has football, he has baseball. Don't know if he has basketball. but he's a huge collector in that. I've noticed Soboslai, he's a collector of F1, women's soccer, and men's soccer. And then Oaks, my friend, my good buddy over there, he collects Pokemon and baseball and soccer. So I mean, that's the cool thing about when it comes to the actual hobby itself, is that diversifying your collection is a good thing. Now, from my experience, it also can be very bad. And that's just from my experience alone. It could be completely different to you. So what I'm about to say is, like, what I like to say is, take it with a grain of salt. What works for me or not work for me may or may not work for you. So take it as just a helpful tip. Man, my talking is not great, as you can tell. But take it as a tip, as I collected at one point way too much stuff. And I was doing baseball, I was doing football, I was doing basketball, I was doing soccer, I was doing Pokemon, I was doing Dragon Ball Z. I mean, I wore myself so thin that it was just more stressful than anything. Because if I was ready to start manipulating and moving cards to gain those assets back to flip towards another card, it was hard. Because it was so much to keep up with. Because in baseball, you have so many variables with your prospecting, your rookies, your true rookies, your first Bowmans, and then you have NFL, where you're trying to pretty much chase the main players that everybody wants to chase. So market is so volatile in that. Basketball, I just love basketball in general. So anybody I picked up, it was just pretty much just a hold and just enjoy personally. Until I finally kind of like stopped and just kind of like reset myself. Like I'm personally like ready to get rid of a lot of that stuff, because I want to consolidate and focus on better stuff for my own purposes. Like I've told you before, where we started in the last episode, and multiple podcasts where I've said how we started. I want to go back to TCG. I want to stick to TCG, and I want to stick to soccer, and just dabble in basketball here and there, just because I still enjoy that sport. I got rid of all my football cards. I'm looking to get rid of all my baseball cards. I figured like having those three things right there alone is something that's super easy and manageable, because Pokemon, for me, has a lot of factors of why I enjoy collecting it. Nostalgia, knowing that I was part of the first generation that collected the first ever sets that came out, and then circling and tying that loop back together to starting that collection with my daughter. To me, those factors alone, especially the third one with my daughter, I don't ever want to quit it, because those memories are so key to me. But at the same time, while they're key to me, I have seen and want to invest more into the Pokemon world, because I will be giving those to her at the end of the day. No matter whatever I pick up, I will love it, I will hold it, but it's going to be hers. I want Mini Coco to always have it and do what she wants to do with it, because that's just how I bond, and she bonds with me, and we create those memories. Soccer, man, I think I'm starting to get really, really hands down better at it. I mean, we all are not, like, in my opinion, the absolute pros. There's always room for improvement. There's never the bar you're never going to touch. I think there's always that next level that you can rise above. And that's how I always have my mindset, is to try to challenge myself and go above and above and above. And it's interesting how the transition is, because as we're talking about TCG blowing up and everything, my theory and prediction is about soccer. Because soccer alone is going to have, I think, one of the best years. I think it's going to be a great year for investors, sellers, collectors, whatever you want to call them. I think this is going to be a very heavy soccer-driven year, because media exposure is way more. You have generational shifts, as I call it, where we're seeing what we grew up with walk off the pitch for the last time for the World Cup, putting it all out there. And especially the names alone that are walking out, like Ronaldo, Messi. Oh, sorry. I had something in my throat with that one. Lewandowski, Modric, James Rodriguez. I mean, I could keep going. There's definitely so much more. It's a cool changing of the guards, in my opinion. So And the way that the World Cup is broken up this year in 3 different places is even a bigger factor, because now you're getting the fan base from Canada, USA, and Mexico, which we already know 2 out of the 3 had a really big fan base as to begin with. But then you have the global fan exposure. So now, because of the World Cup, we get that everybody's a part of. This is where we can definitely say a majority of the world roots for their country the hardest and just wants to collect, if they ever had an opportunity, their players from their country or other countries, depending on how they want to fall, like tying up to their lineage roots. To me, when it comes to like the increased infrastructure and market confidence, grading services are reporting surges in soccer submissions. There's an increase on it from what I read and saw. There's major companies that are investing in licensed products now as well. I mean, you're seeing like Futera starting to pick up some new licenses. The transition from Panini and Topps, how Topps was able to obtain the EPL license and others from Panini, which is going to be pretty interesting what's going to happen this year with any Panini sets that comes out. Because they're not going to be licensed anymore. I'm very curious to see how that transition is going to be. Kind of bums me out in a way, because I like both companies, but to me, Select was one of my favorite sets out there. So it's going to be interesting. I'm sure they're going to be able to still make it work and stuff, but I don't know. You tell me your opinion, and if you ever want to collaborate about this, send me a note. We'll definitely talk more in depth about it. This is just kind of like a little vlog type of video that I just want to show you what I've been working and trying to study on. A few notes that I actually had about it was more like, while the long-term outlooks looks really strong, short-term trends can fluctuate. I mean, obviously that's always going to happen into any market. Based on some of the analytics that I looked at, there are slower periods and transitions that looks to be coming our way maybe after the World Cup. So if you're looking to be someone that's wanting to sell, this might be the time. I don't know. I'm not one of those market experts or anything. I can try to understand that stuff and just kind of, if I feel like it's the right time to move it, then I would move it personally. But I definitely do think for the majority of the year, soccer's definitely going to have that monster surge. And I think that's great, because it's going to show a lot of other type of collectors that soccer's here to stay. And it has probably one of the best communities, in my opinion. Pretty much anybody can tell you that when it comes to it. But, I mean, what else? Like, there's those two things. And then this last project that I'm actually working on is kind of something similar. No, not really similar. It's actually something way different, and you're gonna be seeing, I guess, it's gonna be actually pretty fun. And I got some of the stuff here beside me. I'll kind of show it off on this and talk a little bit about it. I'm gonna be starting a brand new series. It's called 100 to 1K. Okay, and that the name is not really like finalized or anything. I kind of want to fine tune it to something a little bit better, but I wanted something fun, energetic, and challenging. And at the same time, I took that to another level, and now I'm competing against a giant person in the community that I'm really looking forward to, and it's gonna be a ton of fun. We've been talking and back and forth, and he accepted my challenge, and we're gonna be adding all these things. So I'm not gonna say the name yet. I almost just did it right there, but when you see the first video, just know that he's gonna be within that conversation of dishing it out. But how it works is, I got $100 budget. Very simple. It's $100 budget. I have to pick up cards for my $100, and I gotta put it into a show. And that's the first step. And I'm almost done. Out of the $100, this is what I've been able to obtain. There is 2.5 more packages left, and my first show for this game, this series, as you would call it, will be ready to rock and roll. And what's been fun about this is that this has actually helped me understand card value, because I will be honest, a lot of time that I didn't really negotiate much. If I saw a card I liked and I thought it was a reasonable price, I usually went for it. But now, because I have that budget, you got to think a little bit harder. And what's harder about this also for me personally is the fact that I've never been good at just dumping cards. I've always just collected. And so I'm now having to change my mindset on trying to invest in these cards that in my head I'm hoping will gain a profit within that show. And obviously the goal is for every show to be profitable and to increase my budget for the next show. So for example, if I run episode in show 1 with the $100 and I come out with the show at $200 as just an example, I now have a $200 budget for my next episode. And with that, I'm wanting to then start transitioning to investing better cards for you, and things that people might like to chase a little bit harder and stuff like that, until me or my fellow competitor reaches to that 1K marker. And that's the goal. But there's more to it, and this is the fun part that I am excited for the most, is that we have the wheel of challenges. So what we're gonna do, the first 2 rounds are freebies, straight up freebies. You pretty much get the cards however you want to get them. Just know that you're within your budget. And then is when the challenges start. So if once we hit, like say the 3rd series, we will spin the wheel, and there's different things from buying cards from only a particular set, or buying eBay cards only to sell on Whatnot, or buying eBay cards and counting shipping or no shipping, so you kind of get like positive actions and negative actions. There's some really mean ones like sell only K-League Prism cards or sell silvers only. I mean, you have to like really hope you never, I'm sure it's gonna happen, but it'll probably happen to me of all people, because that's just how my luck rolls. But it's very challenging, some of these, that it's gonna have to like change your transition of thinking and investing and then providing your sales. And I'm hoping I can get the OBS to sync up with my Whatnot. I was having a little bit of issues, because I would love for y'all to see me while we're going through this, because you're gonna see just reactions of me being like all spastic and everything. So it's gonna be a blast, and I hope y'all tune in on that. So my show is gonna be on Whatnot only. So is the other person. He's actually very well known in the Whatnot community. And right now we're looking at trying to run each episode and each show once a month. And my ultimate goal, and this is something that's still in the woodworks, is that once we hit that 1K marker, we kind of want to collaborate and do something. We don't know if we want to do it on my YouTube channel or his YouTube channel or my Whatnot or his Whatnot channel. We're still trying to iron out those details, and hopefully by tomorrow or yesterday, whenever you're watching this, we'll definitely be able to fine-tune a lot of these rules and regulations and have a good name for the series, and you'll see a lot of reels. I'm genuinely just excited for it. I can't say that enough. Like, I'm just talking in circles at this point. But so please keep a lookout. I already have the first show ready for bookmark, February 28th at 5 p.m. Minnie Coco will definitely be helping me on that show, only because she has more charisma and more swag than I do. So hopefully that helps out a lot. Because I'm going to eventually have to try to do it on my own on those type of shows where I can be more energetic and not so melodramatic or whatever I am. I have no idea. But yeah, I think y'all would like it. I really do. Besides that, I think that pretty much sums it up. That's the main series that I'm really focusing on. And if it's success, then it's going to be great, because at the end of it all, I have the best idea to provide back to the community. But I think this is gonna wrap it up. This was just some kind of like just not my longest vlog because I just kind of wanted to do a little touch points on some things. I'm looking at next week, hopefully, or the week after. I'm thinking about cycling vlog, podcast, with a couple reels intertwined with it. But next podcast, I want to dive more into the surgeons of soccer collecting and what I personally am going to try to shift to, because I want you to join me on the journey of what I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to be vending at my first show ever. Been to plenty of shows, but never vended. So now I have to change that mindset of being more of a seller and a buyer at the same time than a buyer alone. So this is going to be cool. It's going to be a fun episode. But I still don't have a name for my room. Coco's office, Coco Dome, Coco Gang. All I know is I am out, and I will catch you next time. Please make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Please just share it, man. This is what we're all about. Just to hang out and talk soccer.